How was your train ride? Excellent. It's lovely to meet you. You're a bit different than I expected. You look so ethereal. You smell very strongly of cinnamon. You specialize in fire magic, if I read that correctly. Yes. Were you by chance practicing some advanced spells that I wrote recently in my book on fire? I appreciate your eagerness, but it's best if you wait for my instruction. The strong aroma of cinnamon gives away your success rate. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm looking to hire an assistant in the next few months. There's a spell I'm working on that requires the magic of 2 very powerful mages. I guess I could have asked one of my colleagues, but the way that I practice magic is very unconventional. It poses problems for collaboration. I always end up debating my colleagues over the most simple things, like how to properly form a water ball. So unproductive. Perhaps we will end up working together in the future. But first, you're going to need to study and master every single advanced spell that I've written about fire and water. You see, the reason most mages only reach proficiency and never excellence is that they're unwilling to train their weakest skill. In simplest terms, your control over fire is only as strong as your ability to extinguish it with equal skill. When I was a young girl, I took to air first, but now I have command over all 4 elements. So, I promise you're in good hands. I will do my best to guide your mind to lovely places, full of curiosity. And I'll teach you how to fly. In exchange, please arrive every morning at 8 a.m. sharp. Not a minute early, not a minute Your command over time is essential to the spell I'm trying to develop. We'll spend the mornings reading and studying various magic theory. It will be incredibly boring and tedious, but it is absolutely necessary for you to understand the science behind the magic you will use. Greatness is never achieved without a whole lot of tiresome work that you'll never be rewarded for. In the afternoon, we will practice the spells that I've taught you in the morning. No, not in here. There will be no magic in here whatsoever. Even the tiniest spell. A simple fireball can have massive repercussions. This room is very special. You're going to do great. I get a strong sense of integrity from you. I like that you're self-taught, for the most part. The ability to teach yourself how to do something is the most valuable skill in the world. Right. Today, I'm going to teach you how to properly form a water ball. Yes, I'm aware you can already do that, but my methods are very unconventional. You're going to have to relearn magic from the ground up. But before we begin today's lesson, I need to show you something. Yes, it's just more books. The contents of these particular books is very important to me. They contain the entire known history of the Elven dynasty. I know. Not a topic that's discussed much these days. My mother is one of the few full-blooded elves left, and she insisted that I learn my heritage. The thing is, after years of studying these books, I developed a fascination with this certain piece of moonstone. It's only mentioned a couple times, but it's incredibly fascinating. Apparently, the stone has the ability to make crops grow at 10 times the speed and keep them healthy. The text states that when activated with water magic and planted in the ground, it can aid in 300 meters of vegetation. It's incredible. The last mention of this stone was about 3,000 years ago, so I'm not sure if it still exists. So, I've been trying to develop a spell to locate it. I know it seems silly, but I really believe it's out there. I got close to detecting its presence once, but I wasn't able to grasp it. Perhaps it was something else. I don't know. But there must be something incredibly powerful out there that's idle at the moment. So far, I've concluded that traditional magic will not work, and that I need all 4 elements activated at the same time. Currently, I can only simultaneously use 2 at an advanced level, which is where you come in. If your trial period goes well, I'll help you reach mastery over fire and water, at least. It may take months, if not years, but if you can help me, I'll ensure that you and your loved ones are always safe, comfortable, and full for the remainder of my life. Deal? I'm not sure why the masses don't care. But we've had 6 years of poor harvests, and I predict that our ability to grow crops will only diminish. Our reserves are running dangerously low, and luxury crops like raspberries, well, when was the last time you had a raspberry? It's a shame. They're my favorite. I realized that the years I spent dedicating my life to learning the art of magic are completely pointless if if I can't use my knowledge to heal the issues that plague this world? Anyway, if you feel like reading up on ancient elven history, this section is the best place to start. For now, let's go back to my office and begin today's studies. I'm quite looking forward to going over the basics again. Are you ready? Good. I know this probably wasn't what you had in mind, but I've got to completely retrain you to use my methods. The faster you remaster the basics, the faster we can move on to the fun stuff. Now, I'd like you to try to form a water ball with the technique that I taught you earlier. It's all right. Just breathe and relax your shoulders. There you go. Do you feel how much heavier it is? It is much harder to do, but if you were to throw that water ball, it would do 3 times the damage. Amazing, right? I commend your willingness to relearn everything. Most mages would shy away from such a daunting task. This might be too much, but within the week, I'd like you to learn how to form water on command in my method. About this quickly. I know that you can do it. Since we're already out here, how about we have a bit of a duel? I want you to show me what you're capable of. Use every advanced spell that you know. I promise, no pressure. I just want to evaluate you so that I can help you. You're funny. Of course I won't. Go ahead.